Another day, another video. Hi! Hello. I hope you're all happy and healthy. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Els. I'm a blogger from London that recently moved to Portsmouth, and I am a shopaholic. I buy everything and anything to make me happy and I share it with you. So today I received a new parcel. Yay! Some cool stuff from Louise clearance sale. But before we go into Louise with its loveliness, I only got few items because I wanted a few bits on a clearance sale, and I think that's gonna be the last purchase from Louise. Not because it is a bad quality, but I've got so much and I wanna be thoughtful. This year, I want to buy less and use more. And use the products that I enjoy. And I actually pretty much have everything I love at the moment. So I would like to use it all up. And to be honest in my reviews. I've been always quite honest with my first impressions. Sometimes the item doesn't work. The product doesn't work on the first instance, so we need to try it again and again and again. And that's why today I want to try again some of the SHEIN stuff that I put in the drawer when I use it a couple of times, because simply there is no space on my desk to keep everything. So we want to keep everything in its own box, and that's what I have, a little box for SHEIN stuff, and SHEIN, and I must say I ordered a few more bits today in the morning. Oops, she did it again. Anyway, so I put already my Sheglam spray on the face. I went swimming today earlier and that was amazing, but the skin is not skinning. So my that wasn't last purchase, one of the last purchases. This cushion is in the color nude and I love it. I don't know how long it will last. Some Korean brands, just for the record, Sheglam, Sheglam is Chinese brand, but some of the Korean brands, they sell cushion foundations with the replacement pad. So this one doesn't have one, but I've already ordered. Have I ordered another one? I think I haven't. Oops. Anyways, let's get to the skin, and you can see straight away I want to do half of my face first, and you can see I press quite often. I think it's running out. I think there is not so much product sadly here. It would be nice to have it in the bottle. I think I've seen it in the bottle, but today when I was checking I didn't see any bottled foundation. I think maybe I didn't look for it. Oh, silly me. I should have ordered the bottled one, because I saw some reviews, some bloggers were talking about it, and it was really nice apparently. So let us see if we can get one. So let's see, half of my face is done. You can clearly see the difference, can you? Yeah. Let's finish it up quickly. I'm a big fan of quick makeup. I do not like spending hours doing my makeup, and who has the hours? There are only 24 hours in the day to play with the stuff you love, whether it's makeup or reading or watching films or doing some creative stuff, taking pictures. So, you know, who has hours just to do the makeup look? And then you have to clean it off. That's another story. So yes, I'm pressing it nicely And I'm just thinking maybe this is not the best sponge for it. I don't know, but we're nearly done. Takes ages, isn't it? When the product doesn't get to the puff, to the sponge, to the what do you call it, brush much. Yeah, I don't know whether it's finishing or it's just not getting enough on there. But it does look pretty dry inside, so maybe it is nearly finished. Well, I've used it now 5-6 times, which is not a lot, I must say. Not a lot, but looking absolutely smashing. I love this. I love this. Very nice foundation. I need to check the bottled one of this. Really nice, highly recommended. Then we're gonna go quickly with the bronzer contouring shade. I used it, I think, only once. Cannot say if it was any good. Cannot remember, simply because I had another contouring bronzer and I used it more often, but I got the wrong shade, and today I've ordered a slightly darker shade, so hopefully it's gonna be a little bit better for my skin. I do like when it's a little bit dark. I don't like too light contouring and bronzer. So that's what we have. Absolutely stunning. Let me just blend my forehead, but it literally took a second, and this is beautiful, stunning. And let me now start my review for the star of the show, and we will finish with some Sheglam products again. I see you soon. Let's dive into Louise stuff. Before we go, I mean, can we address this situation? I haven't dyed my hair since October. Yes, I use different colored toners, but the actual dye haven't been done, or bleach haven't been done since October. And I did order some stuff on Superdrugs in the beginning of the week, and it's still not here. I am waiting for it, and hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna get it and I can change my hair color. Okay, into Louise. So Louise is a UK brand, and I do love the packaging. It's always pink, a gold. It's very recognizable. I do like their products. And I had previously bought a lot of stuff, but end of last year I said to myself that I'm not gonna buy anything from Louise or Made by Mitchell or anything Tik Tok sold, because I simply have got so much and I really want to use it all and to make a good use of it, not just one day, you know, one item. So I was checking clearance and I said to myself, no, I cannot leave everything on the website. I just have to get few more bits so I can have like a fuller collection and move on. Louise is famous for her makeup eyeshadow base. Sorry, not makeup, eyeshadow base. So that's what we're gonna put straight away onto the lid now. And I think it has been popular with so many brands and so many people, so many celebrities, a lot of people love using this product. It is a very nice, as you can see, concealer style base that looks amazing on the skin, and it creates a nice canvas for bright eyeshadows, bright or pastel, colorful makeup, eye makeup. So that's what we're gonna try to attempt today. A little bit of not necessarily bright or colorful, but something with a good pigment. I think I put a little bit too much. The problem of this base, not a problem, it's a user error. I'm not used to it much because I don't use it often. Sadly, I always forget about it. I always use a concealer as the base for my eyeshadows. Look what I've done. What have I done? Oh my god. Anyways, so we're gonna keep it as a base for our eyeshadows today, and see how it all works. I know it works really well, but I want to show it to you because you need to know too. Just before Christmas, around Black Friday time, they were selling different eyeshadow bases, like different colors. She has got all the colors possible for about £2 to £4, so it was very affordable. Really nice product, and I wish I bought some of them. Now I think they're more expensive, but to be honest, I mainly use dark eyeshadows, and for dark eyeshadows I've got a base, well, I recently purchased. It can be used as a base, and I also have got some Made by Mitchell stuff, so I've got enough. Anyways, let's get into Louise haul. So first up, we have two cream blushes, and one of them is a Flaty Flash of Color blush in the color Princess Treatment. Another one is in Coral Morals. So I personally have about 5 different blushes. Sadly, they're not in here, not in this place. They're back in London, and they're very light, super light. I don't think I like them to be that light because I am a blush blind person, so I like it a little bit colorful. So today we're gonna use this one, the Coral, because I want to do a kind of orangey brown look. Ooh, that's crazy. So we're gonna, oh my god, I think I am okay. Let's do the swatch here. This is the swatch. Let's do the swatch of this one on the hand. So you squeeze it like so. Hello, it's coming, it's coming. Hello. Hello. Right, that's the color. I'm in love. But let's blend this one. This is looking quite pigmented. Oops, someone made a mistake. Yes, as you can see, it is pretty pigmented and blends out nicely. I always put my blush on my forehead, why not? And yes, I am blush blind. What can you do? What can you do? I just love blushes. So blending really, really, really nice. Takes no time to blend. Highly pigmented, well, I mean colors that are very bright. And just like this, we have a face that looks like a steak. Never mind, we're gonna fix it a little bit later on. So that's the blush. This color will blend into nice pink. I like it, love it very, very, very much. Sadly, I have now my brush dirty, and when you clean it, it doesn't stain your skin, but it does stay on the skin nicely. So if you put it in the beginning of the day, it will stay nicely on your skin. So I guess with the pink we're gonna play maybe tomorrow, but this is what we're looking like with the coral base. I am in love. Okay, next product. Let's get to next product. We have two of these lovely palettes. One is called Golden Hour and one is called Silver Skies. So I personally love the Silver Sky. I will show you in a second. Let's open this up. This is an eyeshadow palette. So these palettes were for face and eyes, and this is eyeshadow palette. This is called Smoky, and that was why I originally made this order. The palette is with nice neutrals and a pop of shimmer. Very nice palette. Unfortunately, I thought that was a black color, but it's not. So we're gonna play with this one, and let me show you one more palette. This is how it looks like on the pool. Yeah, on the pool. The other one was Smoky, and this is an eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. So we're gonna use both of them today to create brown. When you look at them, they look similar-ish. This is warmer, this is more like a cool tone. Nice highlighter. So we're gonna use those two palettes today, but let me show you these ones. These are face palettes. I do love the packaging. Some people say, you know, it's a bit childish, it's not, you know, not on a luxury level, but for me, these are plastic. The ones I just showed were cardboard, and this is looking like this. A nice highlighter, golden highlighter, and peach blush that we may use today, and more sparkles here and brown tone, which is nice. And this is a Golden Hour, and my favorite palette is this one called Silver Skies, looking like this, also plastic, and inside it looks like this. Love, love, love these pink, love these shade of highlighter, love the lighter color scheme nudes. Like, for example, if I have a dark palette, a very dark nude palette, and I want to have something in my handbag, I would probably have this. Sadly, these don't have a mirror, so this is the only problem the only thing that I don't like. But if we get, for example, in my handbag this one and get that one, so this one has got a mirror, and the mirror is quite nice. Quite nice. Okay, let's start playing with this makeup. I would like to start, let me just see if my base is not creased. The base is really good actually. So we're starting with, let's do all over color. So let's go for this light shade. Louise eyeshadows are usually quite good quality. They can be fallouts in the pan, but they're usually quite good on their face, I mean without any fallouts. So what we're gonna do, let me just grab another brush. Let me grab this big brush, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just put it all over the lid like so. Oh, I think my brush might have tinted the original shadows. So all over the lid, just like so, creating the first layer of makeup. Right, next we're gonna go with one of the Morphe brushes. Let's go with this shade and deepen the crease. Oh, this is a lovely crease color. It's cool tone and it's really good for European skin type. So you can see I have a little bit of a, for some reason, darkness here. We'll have to fix that later on. Inner crease here. Basically I'm just putting it in the crease area, and you can see this is this shade. Beautiful on the lid, absolutely beautiful, stunning, stunning. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Then I'm gonna go with this dark brown, more action, and I'm gonna deepen the outer corner. Maybe bringing it slightly out. Just like so. Then let's go for, in this palette, let's go for this camel color, and let's try to blend those two together. I think it brings a little bit of warmth. Then I want to go back to, hold on, the brushes. I'm gonna go into this chocolate brown, just adding a little bit of warmth And I'm using a smaller brush to get. Also, I want this shade on the lower lash line. Just like so. So we have quite a nice base already. And I think we're ready for some sparkle. So first I want to try, this is a lovely shade. It has got gold, but I think today is not that day. So let's go with this one first. And want to put it in the inner corner, just like so. Usually Louise have got a really nice glitter and sparkles. Very soft, easy to use. As you can see, really pretty. Then I'm gonna go in the middle with this shade. And as you can see, I put everything with the finger, but you can use the brush if you want to. I love using fingers. So we're putting it in the middle part. Just like so. And then I'm gonna go with this shade. And I'm gonna try, let's try on this finger, to bring the chocolate brown tail into play, just like this. As you know, makeup is art, and there is no right or wrong with makeup. You can literally do whatever you like, whatever you fancy, whatever brings you happiness. So pretty much everything is ready. What I'm gonna try is I wanna try, let's use this eyeshadow palette another time, this one in particular, because it's cute. I think it needs its own moment. So at the moment we're using these two, and I think I want to try to add a little bit of this shade. So why don't I put it, and I'm gonna refresh the other one. I'm gonna put it all over the lid in the beginning, the inner part of the eye. We've got, I've touched the, let's just put it back, put brown gray back. I must say, I do love these sparkles and shiny shadows. Nice. Now I want to blend the top of the eye, because I feel like it's missing the warmth maybe. So I'm gonna use this camel, well, it's called Mrs. Claus actually, not camel. I'm gonna use this shade to blend it on the like towards the brow bone. Just bring the natural skin color into the lid really. and we're gonna put it a little bit here and put it a little bit here. And I wanna bring a little bit of a warm brown, this one, warm brown, into here a little bit and into here. We want to blend the lower lash line with a little bit of, why don't we use again this palette, this color. I think we're done. So these palettes, what I can say, smoky, is cool tone, really nice, very self-sufficient palette. If you like your brown looks, dark hair girls will love it. It only, I think, £5 if I'm not mistaken. This one was also about £5 or £6 maybe. Absolutely stunning, warm shade brown, and I think today I haven't tried this shade, but I'm like, you know what, I'm tempted to use it. So let's do it this way. I'm gonna put it in the inner corner. Oh, it's chalky in the pan, but when you put it on the eye, it kind of blends like a nice powdery butter. Can we see it? Can we see it? Let me swipe it for you. Swatch it. Nice cool tone, kind of gold on a grayish base. Absolutely lovely. So I'm in love with these two. Really nice palettes, will be loved and used. And these two palettes are gonna be reviewed maybe tomorrow, maybe some other time. But let me finish the makeup look. We might still use few bits. Yes, I think I review these two tomorrow. So we're nearly done. What I want to do, I feel like my my face is a little bit too red, so we're gonna put some concealer, blend it out, so we have a brighter under eye. Let me add a little bit more. I feel like we need a little bit more white. I do love my blush, but today I think the star of the show is not the face, it's the eyes. Okay. Right. So the face is done. Let's put some powder and finish the makeup look. Jeffree Star Candy Floss powder. pretty, very pretty. Right, next. What's next? Let's go for, coming back to Sheglam. Let's do a little bit of brow fixing, just a tiny bit of color. Add it to my brows. My brows are not perfect, but this is the last thing I care about. I don't know why, but brows were never my concern. And all my brow pencils are now need sharpening. Luckily, I've ordered some sharpeners from SHEIN. Okay, the brows are ready. The face is stunning. The eyes are stunning. Last step in the eyes would be Sheglam mascara, brown. Let me try this one. Not sure if it's working or not. Let's try the other side. It has got double side. This one I think is more fluffy and more for my lashes. I've got very thin lashes, but they're quite long. I mean, I always thought they were long, but I saw some long lashes when I started using TikTok and YouTube. Some very crazy lashes. So the lashes are done. The last step would be the lips. Louise lip liner that I had in my box already. Very nice liners. These are the travel style, very short ones. Oops. Okay, we've added a few inches, few millimeters to my lips to make them bigger. Never done any lip fillers or anything. Lips are natural, that's why just slightly over the lip line gives me a little bit of size. And to finish up, let's use Sheglam lip gloss, just a tiny bit of it. Water lipstick, I think they're called. So, just like this, we have a beautiful makeup look. I'm gonna add a little bit of powder all over my face, not to shine. We don't want to shine from the atmosphere. We want to have just the right glow. I don't have any bronzer from Louise. I did have some only cream products from Sheglam, so that's why we're gonna stick to only cream products that we use today. I ordered Sheglam pink powder because I've given mine to my sisters. Okay, that's what we have. What do we think? The eyeshadows are absolutely stunning. And let's add a little bit of highlight. I think it's going to be blinding. I like blinding highlighter. Might be a bit too much. Yes, yes, yes. So if I was doing frozen look again, winter frozen, maybe when it's snowing, I can actually attempt put a little bit here, a little bit here. This is blinding. This is absolutely blinding. So these two palettes are a yes from me. Warm tone, stunning. Cool tone, everyday palette. And an absolutely stunning makeup look. Let me get dressed and I'll show you what I'm wearing today. The makeup and the final look. I would call this look getting ready for summer and cannot wait for warm times. The earrings, the dress with tassels, the handbag with beads. So cool. Anyways, it's +10 in London, raining, and I'm gonna get indoors.